Welcome, welcome everyone. Good morning. You are here for the one and only To Teach or Not to Teach conference. Woo! I am so excited. Yes, I love it. I love it. I'm so excited. Welcome. Feel free to drop good morning, say hey in the chat. We're so glad that you guys are here today. I am so excited, y'all. I'm excited for you guys to meet every single author that is inside of this amazing book. This is a movement, and we are so glad to have you guys rocking with us today. We are excited to go ahead and just dive in. And before we go ahead and get into that, I want you guys to meet, the woman that's behind the scenes. She's going to be doing the technology associating with the giveaways and all that good stuff. So, Taria, can you go ahead and come up and introduce yourself?
Yes, darling. Well, thank you so much, Shanine, and congratulations to all of the authors of To Teach or Not to Teach, as well as being here for the To Teach or Not to Teach conference. So, really quick, for everybody that is watching, because currently we are streaming on all social media platforms, literally all over the place. So, for those of you who are watching, make sure if you want to enter to win some of these amazing giveaways, I'm going to put it on the screen right now. To Teach or Not to Teach .org. You need to go ahead and register right now so that you can join us in the main conference. Guys, this is also going to be where we're going to have a lot of networking and connecting. So make sure that you go there. Now, for everybody who is watching in the conference, make sure that you do a couple of things, guys, because we're going to start doing drawings based on leadership points. And right now, let me just pull up the leadership points. We've got some super duper leaders in the house. We've got Delisha, who right now is on top with 125 points. And then we have Monica right behind. Make sure, guys, that you go ahead and set up your profiles. You want to click when you're typing in the chat. If you click on your name, when you type in the chat, you'll be able to see where it says finish setting up profile. This will give you a lot of points if you add your social media, your contact, your description. Also, if you send someone a private message, it'll give you points. If you connect with some of the networking and the things that we're going to be doing, it's going to give you points, because when we do these drawings, we're going to base it off of the top 10. So anybody can win. All right. So you must be registered. You have to join us in the conference, and you got to make sure you get those points. So I'm going to go ahead and pass it back over to Shanine as we're about to get ready, guys. Matter of fact, we are waiting on one of our speakers to join in. So what we're going to do real quick as we wait for her to come in, we're just going to give you guys a couple of minutes to go ahead and set up your profile. And for those of you guys who are actually watching from social media, come on in, come into the conference by going to teachornottoteach.org, and then we will bring up our speakers. So hopefully our other speaker will make it. If not, we're going to keep this thing going and keep this party jumping. So y'all go set up your profiles, and we will be right back.
Attention first time authors. Are you looking to make a lasting impact with your brand and book? Look no further. Our breakthrough branding solution is the perfect fit for authors like you who are looking to stand out and leave a lasting impression. Our team of branding experts will work with you to craft a unique and memorable brand identity that accurately reflects your message and vision. Whether it's designing a stunning graphic, creating a website, or developing a marketing strategy, we've got you covered. Don't miss this opportunity to take your brand to the next level and make a splash in the publishing world. Contact us today to get started.
All right, y'all. So we are back. We're back. We're back. And I'm going to go ahead and bring back on Shanine as we get ready for our panel one. So, y'all, let's give it up. Let's give it up.
All right, guys, let's get to it. So we are starting off the conference with a bang. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So we're going to go ahead and have our panel one come on up. I'm so excited to introduce them to you guys. So you might know some of them. All right. So the first person I'm going to introduce is
Uh-oh. Hold on. Sorry about that.
Monica Toots. Come on up, Monica. And then we have Miss Stephanie Saunders. Hey, Stephanie. And then we have Miss Brittany Bolden. Hey. Welcome, ladies. Welcome, ladies. Are you guys excited?
Absolutely.
Yes. Same here, same here. I'm so excited for them to hear from every single one of you guys as we ask these questions. And I want you guys to be honest, y'all. This is just a conversation, right? And if you resonate with anything they're saying, y'all can feel free to, comment in the chat below and let us know what you guys think. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start it off with Brittany. All right, Brittany. So the first question, which is the most important question that we all want to know, right? What did you decide? Let's go ahead and just tackle the topic of the book. What did you decide? Did you decide to teach or did you decide to not to teach?
Well, I am currently teaching. I'm 9 years in. Um, I think that I will continue to teach. I do have some other avenues that I want to try, as far as like maybe math coaching and things of that nature. But right now, I'm still in the classroom.
Yes, I'm here for it. I am here for it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And can you can you just say briefly a little bit about what you do as well? So just introduce yourself a little bit as well, in case they don't know who you are. Can you touch on that a little bit too?
Okay, well, I am Brittany Bolden. I am from Bay Springs, Mississippi, but I currently live in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, where I do teach here. I have a 3-year-old daughter. Well, she's 4 now. She just turned 4 Monday. Her name is Ryan. Um, I have been teaching for 9 years. This year is my ninth year, and I am the owner, if you can see behind me, of a crafting educational business called A Teacher Like Me. Ironic of the name, right?
I love it. I love the name. Very ironic. Thank you, Brittany. Thank you for being honest. So we're gonna go ahead and go to Miss Monica. Can you introduce yourself and can you tell us what did you decide? Did you decide to teach or not to teach?
Hello, everyone. My name is Monica Tooks, and my answer I decided to teach, as I encourage many of you all who are educators to continue teaching as well. As I was in the process of writing this book, I actually had left the classroom, but now I am back. So I'm actually teaching kindergarten, but I'm not limited to the classroom setting. I'm also an educational consultant. So I help other teachers by coaching them to basically enhance their classroom management skills, behavior management, and also how to teach without the burnout. So that's currently what I am doing.
Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, see how all have different journeys, and I love it. That's why I had to bring you guys all together for this powerful book. So, last but definitely not least, Stephanie, can you please tell us,
Mm.
introduce yourself, and what did you decide to do? Did you decide to teach or not to teach?
Well, hello everyone. I am Stephanie J. Sanders, and I have decided to teach. I have been in the classroom now for 12 years. This is my 12th year. Can't believe I'm saying that. Yes, I am a high school English teacher of 12 years, English all day, every day. Woohoo, high school. And I also help teachers both balance their classroom and their finances so they don't have to be stressed out while they're teaching. They can just teach because they want to, not because they have to.
Ooh, I know some of y'all can resonate with that. Teach because you want to, not because you have to. So I love it. And that's how it should be, I think. Right? I think it should be. You shouldn't be forced to be in that classroom because you're impacting the
Mm-hmm.
next generation. All right, all right, all right. So we're gonna bring it right back. Brittany, I have a specific question
Mm.
for you. All right.
Okay.
So I want to know, let's say you have a classroom size of maybe like 20 kids or whatnot, and there's students in the class that are struggling somewhat. Like, how do you give them the attention that they need?
Well, I normally don't want to um, point out their struggles, so I will do maybe small group, um, peer tutoring. I have students that are good friends in class. So I also do that. I give them ways at the beginning of the school year on how to communicate with me because everyone doesn't like to say it in front of the class that they don't know. So some people, when class is over, they just remain seated. No one pays attention that you're still in your seat. We can have a conversation, just me and you. Some people can email me, some people write me a note, drop it on my desk, and walk out, and then I'll go find whatever their next class is. Because of course I'm the teacher, I know their schedule. So, um, just giving them the opportunity to get all those extra interventional times as possible without making them embarrassed or ashamed of not knowing.
Ooh, that was good. That was good. That's how it should be. I love it. Thank you. Thank you for that answer. All right, all right. So we're gonna go ahead to Monica. Monica, can you tell us, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think every teacher should have a side hustle?
Mm.
I definitely think every teacher should have a side hustle for many different reasons. We are gifted with so much, and I think sometimes we limit ourselves in regard to, especially educators. We think that being in the classroom is the end all be all, and in reality, the very thing that you offer in the classroom, you can get paid to offer in another setting as well. So for me, I decided that if I'm a good teacher, that means I might be a good tutor, right? So that's where I started my first business. And that actually brought in a lot of income to where I didn't have to stress myself out. I could take a day off, right? And then in addition to that, now I'm doing educational consulting. So I found that I'm not just a good teacher in my classroom, but I can help other teachers as well. So I definitely think every teacher should have a side hustle. And I don't think that you should have to feel like the classroom is it, because that's draining in itself. And use your talents elsewhere. Use your talents elsewhere. All right. The resources are out there. Just go for them.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, okay, okay. All right. Stephanie, I got a specific question for you as well, because we know you're currently still in the classroom. What would you say you love the most about being a teacher? Like, yeah, we know there's ups and downs, but what would you say you love the most about this profession?
With this particular profession, I love the light bulb moment. The moments where I see improvement, the moments where the light bulb goes off and the scholar actually, what I've said has resonate with them. Or you'll see it through their writing, what I've said in the classroom, they have applied those things. That's one. And then since I've been teaching for so long, now I actually get the opportunity to see the growth of my scholars. So now I have multiple scholars in college that I still keep in touch with, and just to see them thriving, that means everything to me. Just to see that they're still moving on, pursuing their dreams. And I just found out yesterday that one of my scholars that said that she wanted to go in the medical field is now a fifth grade teacher. So I'm just elated just to see their growth from where they were in ninth grade to see where they are at adulthood. So because I'm not a parent, you guys are lucky you get to watch them grow from birth to forever. I get a little snapshot of that, and that means the world to me. So that would be the best thing for me.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Yes, definitely watching them grow and seeing them, especially how they start out in the beginning of the year, and then when they get to the end of the year, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
wow, I see some improvement.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. That's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna bring it back. We're gonna bring it back to you, Brittany. All right, so maybe the people want to, they want to get to know you a little more. So, if you're comfortable, has there been any, we had someone, someone in my tribe ask this. I was like, what y'all want to ask these teachers that's going to be up here? And they were like, have you ever had any embarrassing moment um, in the classroom? So we love to know.
Um, embarrassing moments. Oh yeah, I had one. So we have to do hallway duty in the morning, and I had a stool that I got from Walmart, and then I was sitting on the stool, and next thing I know, I started slowly going down, and I kept going, and then I just ended up on the floor. And before I knew it, there were students around me trying to help me up. I didn't know what had happened, but my stool it collapsed on me. But yeah, I think that was my worst, one of my most embarrassing moments. Because I didn't know what was. It was like a slow fall, but I was there so quickly. But it felt like I was just slowly going down, slowly, slow, and slow. But my students, those that didn't laugh at me, they helped me up, and of course, I threw that stool in the trash.
Mm, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that with us. Listen, we're humans, right? So we all have embarrassing moments. I was like, when they asked me, I was like, why y'all want to know that? But hey, maybe they want to be entertained. Okay. All right. So Monica, we're gonna go ahead to you. Can you tell us, have you ever had a situation with a student where maybe they weren't listening, or maybe they were complaining or arguing, however it might be? It was not the most easy student to get along with. How did you deal with that, if you ever had a situation like that?
Oh, I've had several. And the main thing that I want to do is I want to identify why they're exhibiting certain behaviors. So if it's out of frustration, if it's they're frustrated with the work, if they're frustrated with other students, if they're frustrated with me, whatever the case is, I want to identify the triggers. And then from there, I like to have conversations with them. Brittany said something very powerful earlier, just teaching them how to communicate with you. And also just being transparent and vulnerable with your students as well. That's something that I've done, where I've gone to my student. I'm like, listen, I see that you might not be having the best day, and let's talk about that. Are you okay with talking about it? I'll have them write me notes. I'll write them notes just to kind of open up that line of communication. And I've had one student in particular that comes to mind that came to me in third grade on a kindergarten reading level, and that was where his frustration came from. He didn't want to be in school because all he knew was I got F's in all my other grades, and eventually I got to the bottom of it when we did a reading assessment. So I started pulling him in on one-on-ones, and doing small groups and things of that sort. And he ended up leaving third grade on second grade level. So like I said, I always start with identifying the triggers and then having those conversations with my students and building that relationship and rapport with them. So that's what I found to be successful in my career.
Yes, I love it. Yeah, definitely not assuming, but really trying to understand the triggers. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Okay, okay. And Stephanie, you have the last question. Can you let me know, um, what would you tell a parent that really wants to be kind of involved, in their students' academics, what's going on? Like, how would you encourage parents to be more involved?
Um, just reaching out to us, the educator. A lot of times, it's the communication piece. Now, there's no longer I have my grade book all to me is locked up in a drawer somewhere, like back in our days, right? The teacher had access to it. Now it's all over, either you have something called Power School or whatever LMS that your school actually uses. So just checking on your scholar and communicating with us. Well, I see that they didn't do well on this test. Can you give me any information on how to go about helping them with this? And when the communication is open, it's easy to talk. It's easy to help. It's easy to encourage if both lines of communication is open, because we have so many. I know at the high school level, we have upwards of 100 scholars, so we can't pinpoint just one, even though we like to. We know on our side, but just, communicate with us, don't feel scared to contact us, email us, that's what we're here for. We're here for the communication. We're here to help. So just ask us, simply, what can I do? And we'll be glad to help you. Some of us actually have websites that have information on it. So getting to know your teacher as well. What type of teacher does your scholar have? Is it a packet type of teacher, or is it a, online? I'm so online, it's ridiculous. So all you have to do is ask, to get that information. So I just encourage parents to not be afraid of us. It's no longer we're the gatekeepers. It takes a village. So really open up that communication, and let's do what we can do to help your scholar be successful.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Definitely got to reach out. Yes. So parents, if you guys are watching it, this is all the teachers want, just for you to reach out, communicate, have that line of communication open. So I love it. So before we close out panel one, I want every single one of you to tell those who are watching live, those who are listening, tell them one way they can connect with you if they want to, learn more about what you do, or they just loved what you said and they want to connect with you. So go ahead, Brittany, start it off, please.
All right, you all can email me by going to my website at www.ateacherlikeme.com.
Monica.
Alrighty. You all can reach out to me at my website, www.tookstime.com, and that's spelled TOOKESTIME.com. Again, www.tookstime.com.
And Stephanie.
All right. To get in contact with me, simply go to my website at www.stephaniejsanders.com. It is my name, stephaniejsanders.com. Hit me up on my website.
Yes. Well, let's clap it up for panel one. Thank you so much, ladies.
Hi, coaches and consultants. I'm Latoya Whitfield, and I am a money mindset coach that helps women turn their expertise into their four-figure signature program. And I have partnered with Shanice to tell you why every coach needs a book and giving y'all the secret formula to attracting premium clients on autopilot. Now, if you are a coach, service provider, or consultant, then you don't want to miss our free training. Now, yes, it's a free training, but it's going to cost you your time and your attention. And we have very limited spots because we only want those that are serious about learning this information. Now, if you are ready to start attracting clients that are ready to pay you and they know the value that comes with working with you, make sure you text the word coach to 207-810-7939. See you soon.
Educational foundation is important, right? Well, if you believe this to be true, check out my business, A Teacher Like Me, LLC by Brittany Bolden. I offer learning pillows, reading pillows, hands-on educational whiteboards, hands-on busy books, customized basketballs, customized footballs, graduation fans, stoves, the list goes on and on. Follow my Facebook business page called A Teacher Like Me, LLC by Brittany Bolden. I look forward to crafting with you.
All right, everybody. So welcome, everybody. We're back, and I hope you guys enjoyed this incredible chat. And I want to shout out, we have a ton of people that are in the chat as well. So let's shout you guys out that are watching live in the conference, and we're about to do our first drawing. So we're getting ready to do the first drawing really quick. I want to shout out Shirley, Samantha, we have Kakicha, we have Gabriella, we have Tony Kia, Aricia, we have Ilana or Elena. We have, man, we have a lot of people. Bernadette, welcome. Dory, welcome. And so, guys, and it's more and more. So make sure that you guys continue to just keep on chatting it up, throwing those emojis. I'm seeing the emojis. You guys are doing an incredible job. And really quick, before we get ready to do this first drawing, because we have two giveaways from two of the panelists that you just heard. Number one, we're going to be doing an amazing, hold on, y'all. Let me make sure I pull it up real quick. An amazing complimentary trip. Wait a minute. To Las Vegas. Honey. So if y'all need to go to Las Vegas, honey, and win a couple dollars or see a couple shows, we're about to do a drawing for that. We're also going to be giving away a matching tumbler and lunch tote. And I don't know about y'all, but I love to have me a nice tumbler on hand. So the way that we're doing it, guys, is we're doing it based on points, okay? So you must be registered. So this is the link. It's real simple. You go to teachrnottoteach.org and register to be a part of the conference. Then you're going to get an email that's going to tell you to come and join us in AirMeet. AirMeet is the actual software. We're going to be doing some networking, all types of stuff. Set up your profile. The more points that you have, the higher it puts you in the rankings. And so right now we're going to do this drawing for the first 20. Okay, so let me pull it up. The first 20 are going to be who we do the drawing for. So the first 20, we're going to go ahead and put you guys on this list so that you guys can get a chance to win. And I'm going to bring Shanine back up here real quick as well. Shanine, I want you to do me a favor too, because of course we have a ton of people. We're streaming on all social media platforms all over the place. Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, everywhere, multiple platforms. Shanine, if you could tell us a little bit about why you actually decided to put this book together and what is it all about? Like, to teach or not to teach, what are we talking about in this book? And then also, again, why you decided to put it. And then we're going to go ahead and do the drawing. So give me about 60 seconds or less, and then we're going to do this drawing. So let's bring back on Shanine Young, the lady of the hour.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Saria. Yes. So guys, I decided to put together this project, and I had this vision for this book because, for those who know me, for those who don't know me, I taught in education for 8 years. I was a 8th grade English teacher, right? And I love teaching. I love that light bulb moment, as Stephanie was saying. And I really enjoyed the profession. But for me, I was like, I felt like kind of like torn. Once after I had my daughter, I was like, I want to be a little more involved in her life. And I was literally asking myself this question, the title of the book: to teach or not to teach? Should I stay in education or not? Right. So I still stayed. I waited until I got, the clarity I needed, and I still wanted to be involved in the classroom a little bit. So now I'm doing different things where I'm still involved in the classroom. So I wanted to hear from other educators from all around the world. Like, have they ever asked themselves this question? And if they have, like, how did they work through it? And this book is to help those who have asked themselves this question as well. If you are an educator, if you are thinking of getting into education, if you are questioning whether you should stay or leave the classroom, all these questions will be answered inside of this book. And it's just crazy because the experiences and the backgrounds is all different. These are educators from all around the world, different states, and sharing their experiences. Some have outside side hustles, some has businesses, some are just in the classroom, passionate, and just hearing from what other people have said can really help you make your informed decision. So that's really what to teach or not to teach is all about. It's a controversial topic right now because we already know what's going on in education. So I'm excited. And yeah, these ladies, they poured their heart out on these pages. So
well, thank you so much for just thinking about this. And I know we have a lot of educators that are watching right now and just getting ideas. And so this is super exciting. So let's go ahead real quick, because I know we're running behind time, child. And we're going to do this first drawing. So let me make sure, hold on. Let me make sure I can paste in the names, child. I want to make sure I can paste the names in. And then we're going to pull up the screen. Okay, great, great, great. So I hope you guys, who's excited to win? Who thinks they're going to win? If you think you're going to win, go ahead and put it in the chat. If you think that you're going to win, go ahead and put your name in the chat. Put your name in the chat. I think I'm going to have to, let me see something real quick. Hold on one sec, y'all. Hold on one sec. I'm trying to pull it up. And we might just have to do this after the second half because I'm trying to copy these names. All right. Oh, that's another thing I forgot to tell you. So I see some people using the emojis. So do you know that when you click on those emojis, the hearts, you give us hearts, thumbs up, all those different things, it's literally in the center. It also enters you with some additional points. So make sure to use those emojis. Make sure that you send some private messages out. Whatever you can do, connect with individuals that are here on this conference. Okay, so we're gonna have to do the first. Let's see, did it pull up all the names? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Okay, this is what we're gonna do, Shanine. I'm gonna wait until after this panel. We're gonna bring up this next panel, and then we will go ahead and do the giveaways because I'm having difficulties copying and pasting. But y'all know that's technology. So real quick, we're gonna play a couple commercials, and let's make sure that we have all of our people here. Let's see, we have Yolanda, we have our brand master, and I think we need one more person. So they are in the green room. So let's make sure that we have everybody here, and I'm gonna play a couple commercials. And we'll be right back, guys.
Attention first time authors. Are you looking to make a lasting impact with your brand and book? Look no further. Our breakthrough branding solution is the perfect fit for authors like you who are looking to stand out and leave a lasting impression. Our team of branding experts will work with you to craft a unique and memorable brand identity that accurately reflects your message and vision. Whether it's designing a stunning graphic, creating a website, or developing a marketing strategy, we've got you covered. Don't miss this opportunity to take your brand to the next level and make a splash in the publishing world. Contact us today to get started.
All right. Okay, guys, don't y'all love the commercials? Let's give it up to our sponsors to this amazing conference. And right now we have 2 of 3 of our panelists. So we're going to go ahead and get this party started. So Shanine, I'm going to bring her back on. Y'all make sure y'all give it up to Shanine, who is doing an incredible job with hosting this amazing collaboration project. So without further ado, we're going to play the corny applause, but don't y'all do it. Y'all know this applause is super slick. So let's give it up for Shanine Young.
Stop it. Stop it. All right. So welcome back, guys. I'm so excited to introduce to you guys panel number 2. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Drop ready in the comments if you are ready for panel number 2, y'all. This has been amazing thus far. Thank you guys for rocking with us and joining us this morning. So without further ado, I am going to bring up panel number 2. We have Miss Martina. We have Miss Martina coming up.
Shut the door.
Hey. And we have Miss Yolanda.
Morning.
Morning. Thank you, guys. Oh. She done came in right at the nick of time. We got Miss Phoenix. So, yes, welcome, ladies. Good morning to you all. So I'm
Good morning.
excited.
Good
Are y'all
morning.
excited?
Morning.
Yes. Are y'all excited? Y'all ready? So,
ready?
So we're gonna go ahead. Yes, we're gonna go ahead and get started on panel 2. So before we get started, I do want you guys to just introduce yourself before you answer the questions, right? So is that okay with y'all? I just want a quick little introduction. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start it off with Martina. Can you introduce yourself? And then right after you finish introducing yourself, go ahead and just tell us, because the people want to know, to teach or not to teach. What did you decide? All right, Martina, go ahead.
Thank you so much for the opportunity to speak with you guys here on this platform. I'm having a little bit of internet difficulty, so hopefully you guys can hear me. If you cannot, Shanine, just jump right in and cut me off, and I'll continue to work on my end. My name is Brandmaster Martina Britt Overton, and to teach or not to teach, woo! Let me tell you guys, my journey, my history as a brand master has always been educating, has always been teaching, has always been, to inspire those who will follow the path that I'm on. And so basically what I do is I brand you, I educate you, and then I help you get your assets in order, right? So that's the lineage of the brand master and what I endeavor to do. And to teach or not to teach, definitely to teach, but I say do both. Do it in the classroom and do it outside of the classroom like the previous panel.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So now we want to hear from Yolanda. Can you introduce yourself, please, and tell us what do you decide to do, to teach or not to teach?
Good morning. It looks like I may be having a little bit of internet trouble as well, but if you can hear me, my name is Yolanda Dudley. I am from Coffeeville, Mississippi. I currently live in Oxford, where I am a high school counselor. Um, I decided to teach outside of the classroom. Um, as I just stated, I'm a high school counselor, so I'm still teaching students. I'm still molding and shaping minds, just not in the classroom setting. I went from being a parent liaison to a computer helper in the computer lab, and to a special education teacher, and now a counselor. I've been a counselor for 11 years, and I love it.
Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. If you love it, we love it. So last but not least, Miss Phoenix, can you introduce yourself and can you tell us what did you decide to do? Teach or not to teach?
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here on this early morning. We're so honored that you're all here to share this with us. I am Phoenix Blue, speaker, publisher, instructional coach, and also, yes, I decided to stay in the classroom as a teacher. Um, I help other teachers to own their time, find their clarity, and to thrive instead of just survive in the classroom. So again, I thank you for being with us. And those who are with me on Team Teach, whether it's inside or outside the class, hey, let's do this.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. So Martina, we're gonna start with you. We're gonna start off these panel questions with you. So I want to know, what would you say is the current state of education right now? Like, how would you describe the current state of education right now? Yeah, what would you have to say about that? And why do you think it's like that way?
I honestly think that the current state of the education system or education as a whole right now is it's transforming. While I would love to say it's thriving, I would honestly say it may be just plateauing, and it may be in the classroom or in the general setting, it may be on a decline, whereas virtually and in the world, it is on an incline. And I say that because the face of education has changed so much in how you can learn. And I think that it needs to be restructured. Even in my chapter in the book, I talk about the restructuring of the classroom, and especially the pay for the educators who love this passion so much. So it depends on whether we're talking in the classroom or in the real world, because in the real world, it's the trajectory is elevating.
I like that. I like that answer. That was a really good answer. Okay, okay. So I want to hear from you now, Yolanda. What would you say? How specifically, let's speak to you as a counselor. What would you say is one way for those counselors that might be listening as well, for counselors to really support, students? Like if you could give one really good way for counselors to really support students, what would you say that might be?
Yeah, the answer to that question would be to get to know your students. The best way to support them is to know who they are. You can only help them in their situations, in their issues with life in general, if you know who they are, if you know where they've been, where they're going, and just where they come from. Getting to know them is one of the key things that we're talking about all over my district right now. You can't help a student if you have no clue who they are or you don't know anything about them. So just making sure that you tap into all the resources, making sure that you are connected to the community and that you are connected to the children that you serve.
Mm, that was good. That was good. I like that answer too. Okay, y'all on it today. Definitely, definitely, because I feel like you can't really help someone if you don't really understand what they need help with or understand them as a person. So I love it. And especially as a counselor, I'm glad that you highlighted that and you touched on that. All right. So Phoenix, you're up next. Can you tell us what might be some skills that a teacher can use maybe outside of the classroom to make an impact? So let's look at it like that. What are some skills that a teacher can use outside of the classroom to make an impact?
That is an excellent question. We teachers are often asked to do things that require us to speak and to problem solve and to use our creativity. And because we do it so often, it's like you have this special gift inside of you, and it's so easy for you. Sometimes you neglect to see the value in it. And those very same skills, that quick thinking on your feet, the problem solving, the presenting, the relationships you build with people, all of those skills can be used both inside and outside of the classroom. That charisma that people are drawn to you, it works both in and outside. It works for me as a speaker. It works with working with different clients and coaching, being able to question and ask great questions and get that person to arrive at a destination. So whatever your skill set is, I know there's something inside of you that you were created for, and it may come very natural to you. Use it, whether it's inside the classroom or outside of the classroom. And, that's just knowing yourself. As was mentioned again in my chapter 2, kind of knowing yourself.
I love it. I love it. Yes, y'all on it today. Okay, okay. So we're gonna go back to Martina for the second round of questions. Because I know you're not currently in the classroom, right, teaching kids, but you are
Right.
still teaching. So what makes your approach of teaching a little different and unique? What would you say?
Well, because I teach from the rooter to the tutor, as I say, with regards to teaching the youth as well as teaching and educating seniors. So, what I feel my strong point is that I'm just very genuine, I'm very transparent, and my mindset is I teach from a real world perspective. So, knowing what's currently going on in the world, knowing the climate of education right now, and the fact that our kids, our scholars, our students learn differently, as well as our seniors learn differently. And technology plays such a heavy part in the way that they learn now. You really have to understand how to leverage technology in their favor, because right now a lot of technology is damaging. And so you want to be able to tap in, as I referred to in my chapter, to your own personal value, to your own personal passion, and teach from that perspective, because you'll never not do what you love. You'll just overflow with doing what you love. And if you're teaching from your value and you're teaching from your passion like I do, then the people who need that, the people who want that, will gravitate toward that, and that'll make the whole education process, and it does make it much simpler for me to educate both youth and seniors.
Mm, mm. Okay, I love it. I love it. I love it. Listen, we all have unique perspectives and different approaches, and that's really the heart behind this book. I really wanted to hear, not just what I have to say, but what does other people have to say, right? So, Yolanda, we have quite a bit of counselors in here in the chat as well, and we got some questions from them as well. So, first of all, two-part question: would you say being a counselor it can be a little stressful, right? If you can answer
Yes.
that, and then I guess what are some things that you can do to kind of lessen that stress load?
Wow, that's a loaded question. Um, yes, it can be stressful, most definitely. The one thing that I found that's helpful for me is making sure that the people around me are a part of who I am, that they are a part of everything that I'm doing. So I work with a cohort of people. I work with three other counselors, and they are always helping me. They're always connecting with me. They're always reaching out to me, making sure, to see if I need anything, to see if there's something that I'm lacking, if I have questions. I love that I work with a group of people that have the same interest and the same passion as me.
That's definitely a blessing. Definitely a blessing. I love it. I love it. Okay. Phoenix, so we're going to ask you the last question. This actually came in from one of our audience members. They want to know what would you say you've learned from your first year teaching to your current year of teaching? I know it might be a lot, so don't say everything now, but what would you say you would have learned? Like something that really stands out. That like, yeah.
Absolutely. When I first started teaching, I was really focused on the I. Um, and that can be overwhelming because when you think it's all on you, the education of the child, getting the growth that they need, establishing culture and everything is all on your shoulders. You're that person taking all the work home. That was me over the weekend as an English teacher with all the papers and just overloaded and stressed and thinking it's all on my shoulders. But as I grew over the years as an educator, I realized that there are many stakeholders. The parents can be involved, the counselors, the bus driver, the other teachers that you work with, the student themselves, and learning to make everyone responsible for their education takes the burden off of you as an educator. And then you are able to shine and grow and prosper and help that child to reach goals that they themselves have set or their parents have also participated in. And so instead of being that teacher on the weekend, stressed out, carrying all the loads and loads of paper, I'm that veteran educator who's free and owns their time and is able to collaborate and work with others. That's what I've learned, and that's what's been the secret of my success. And I know many other people could also benefit from that.
Oh yes, yes, definitely, definitely collaboration, y'all. And just look at this project, collaboration, right? So it's so important. So I'm here for it. Okay, so those are all the questions. But before you guys step off of this panel, I want you each to tell those who are in the chat, those who are listening, those who are watching live on social media. Can you please let them know at least one way, just one way that they can connect with you if they love what you were saying, if they want to learn a little bit more about what you do. So start it off for us, please, Martina.
In my opening, Brandmaster Martina Britt Yelverton, I'm available to be found on nearly all platforms. Okay, you can find me at Martina Britt Yelverton, how the name is spelled, YELVERTON, on all of the platforms.
Awesome. Yolanda.
I am on Facebook, so you can always find me there. And if you want to find me in another space, you can also find me at on Instagram at Pretty Inspiration 08.
Thank you. Phoenix.
Hi, my company's Wisdom Works. My name is Phoenix Blue. Whatever book you need, I got the book for you. You can find me at Phoenix Blue Inc. on all platforms. And thank you again for this platform, visionary author Shanine, and every coach, teacher that was part of this project. It's been a dream.
Yay! Yes, yes, yes. Y'all clap it up for panel two. Thank you.
All right, everybody. So we're back. And again, for those of you guys who are watching on social media platforms, make sure that you guys come and register because now it is time to do the giveaways. Okay. So I've been in the back multitasking and we got all of the first 20 names, but don't worry, guys. We're going to still have more opportunities for you guys to win. But please, when you register, so this is what you got to do. You got to go to teachornottoteach.org first, number one. Number two is you want to then check your email so you can get the link on how to join us in AirMeet. This is the software that we use for you guys to be able to connect and network. And just like I see some of you guys with your amazing pictures and profiles, like Gabrielle, I see you, girl. Aaliyah has her picture set up. I see Stephanie with their pictures. Guys, you can literally just click on your name when you type in the chat. If you click on your name and you're going to see something pop up that's going to say something like set up your profile. And matter of fact, I'm going to put test just so I can tell you exactly what it's going to say. It's going to say complete profile. There you can add your Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, website, your bio, or kind of like an intro. You can also leave your interest and of course your picture. But every single thing that you do here in this chat gets you more points. And so right now we're going to do our drawing for the top 4 giveaways. And so I already told you some of the first 2 giveaways, the Vegas trip and the tumbler and matching. We have the Vegas trip, tumbler, and the matching lunch tote. We also have from Phoenix Blue, the secret prayer, worth the wait. Who Failed Johnny? Wait a minute now. Are these all books? Lord Jesus, she got the combination kit, y'all. So the secret prayer, worth the wait, Who Failed Johnny, Battle of the Bullies, Cash's Money Ties, and the Blue Ink Movement, all in a combination kit. And then from Martina, we have the Youth Lifestyle Training Workbooks. Wow, this is amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it back up, Shanine, so that we can go ahead and get ready to do these 4 amazing giveaways. And also, I want to see, Shanine, how you feeling, girl? This is your collaboration book, honey. You are doing an incredible job, and I know that your authors are so excited. So let's bring her back on. What's up, girl? So how are you feeling?
I am feeling good. I am excited, y'all. This is it's just crazy. Like, when God give you a vision, you're just like, okay, I see it. But then now when you see it come to life, it's just like, wow. So I'm excited. I'm grateful for every single one of you guys. Grateful for you, Turia, with just assisting with this project. For all of you ladies, you put your heart into it. And we can tell because these chapters are amazing in case y'all haven't picked up this book yet. So I'm feeling good. I'm ready. I'm ready for the rest of the conference. I'm ready for these giveaways. I'm ready to hear from the next panel. I'm hyped.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, well, let me go ahead and bring up my screen so you guys can see. And we're going to go ahead and do our very first giveaway, which is we'll do the Vegas trip. We'll do that on the last one, but we're going to do the tumbler and the tote that goes along with it. And I love me a good tumbler. So let's go ahead. I'm going to shuffle these names just a little bit and let's spin for the win. Let's see. All right. Well, now I don't know. I can leave it up to you if you want to allow your co-authors to also win.
Oh, I don't know about that. They already get a prize from us.
Okay.
We got the most people to come. So.
Well, you know what? I'll say this, and we definitely appreciate our co-authors that are getting their points up because they're in the chat as well, so they're chatting there as well. But that just goes to show you guys that every single one of us, we can log into the software and truly get our information up there. This is what we'll do. Anybody that's a co-author, I'll personally gift you guys some things because one thing I do know, Shanine, and I know you have your own publishing business, and I can appreciate the fact that you have a publishing business and you still partnered with us, but I like to show authors how to get the bag. And so I might do a special training for those co-authors who actually get selected in the chat as well. So we'll do a special training just for those co-authors, a private one, to talk to you guys about getting to the income. Okay, so let's go ahead and spin for the next win. Let's see.
Let's get it.
All right, yes. So I hope I'm saying her name right. I'm assuming it's Alana or Elena Dandridge. So Elena Dandridge, congratulations. You have won the tumbler. You have won the tumbler. So hopefully, Shanine, you're writing this down because I cannot click and click and click. So write down who won. Ilana Dandridge won the tumbler. I'll make sure you get her contact. But write it down real quick for me. All right, so let's go to the next giveaway. And our next giveaway is going to be the whole entire book kit by Phoenix Blue. So let's go ahead and spin this. Come on, let's go. All right. Well, congratulations to Aricia. I hope I'm saying that name correctly as well. Williams, Aricia Williams, you have won the entire kit by Phoenix Blue. So make sure you write that down for me as well. Okay. And then let's go into our next drawing, which is going to be the Youth Lifestyle Training Workbooks by Martina. Okay, so Martina's going to be offering this, guys. Let's get into it. Child, this wheel is being real bootleg looking right now, but that's okay. We gonna love on it. We love your wheel. Let's go. Congratulations to Aaliyah Burgess. Burgess.
That's a co-author.
Oh, she wanted a co-author. Okay, well, Aaliyah, you get to win the special training with us. By the way, this training is going to be amazing. It's going to be very valued. I'm just going to offer to of course, those who actually win. So if y'all won, make sure y'all remember that y'all won. Y'all got to hit me up, and I'm going to do a private training just for you guys. All right, here we go. Tony Kia. Tony Kia Lathers. Well, congratulations, my love. You have won the Youth Lifestyle Training Workbooks. And last but definitely not least, well, last for right now, because we still have several other giveaways that we're doing, y'all. You have to register so that you can be here. But let's go ahead and see who's going to win. Drum roll. And we have, I think Stephanie is one of our authors, right?
Stephanie Sanders.
Oh,
but
Stephanie
no, that's not
Williams.
That's Stephanie Williams.
So
hey, that's my girl.
Hey. So Stephanie Williams, you won the trip to Las Vegas. Okay, now that's what I'm talking about. So congratulations, guys. We have more giveaways. Congratulations. So please, if you're watching on social media, make sure that you go ahead and register by going to the Teach or Not to Teach .org and register to be a part of this conference. Y'all, the chat is crazy right now. You guys are really, really participating, and we absolutely love it. Well, look, we are now getting ready for our keynote, so I'm sure that she's about to come on into the line. And while we wait on our keynote, I'll just play a couple commercials. All right.
Educational foundation is important, right? Well, if you believe this to be true, check out my business, A Teacher Like Me, LLC by Brittany Bolden. I offer learning pillows, reading pillows, hands-on educational whiteboards, hands-on busy books, customized basketballs, customized footballs, graduation fans, stoves, the list goes on and on. Follow my Facebook business page called A Teacher Like Me, LLC by Brittany Bolden. I look forward to crafting with you.
Hi, coaches and consultants. I'm Latoya Whitfield, and I am a money mindset coach that helps women turn their expertise into their four-figure signature program. And I have partnered with Shanine to tell you why every coach needs a book and giving y'all the secret formula to attracting premium clients on autopilot. Now, if you are a coach, service provider or consultant, then you don't want to miss our free training. Now, yes, it's a free training, but it's going to cost you your time and your attention. And we have very limited spots because we only want those that are serious about learning this information. Now, if you are ready to start attracting clients that are ready to pay you and they know the value that comes with working with you, make sure you text the word coach to 207-810-7939. See you soon.
Attention first-time authors, are you looking to make a lasting impact with your brand and book? Look no further. Our breakthrough branding solution is the perfect fit for authors like you who are looking to stand out and leave a lasting impression. Our team of branding experts will work with you to craft a unique and memorable brand identity that accurately reflects your message and vision. Whether it's designing a stunning graphic, creating a website, or developing a marketing strategy, we've got you covered. Don't miss this opportunity to take your brand to the next level and make a splash in the publishing world. Contact us today to get started.
All right, listen, do we have Latoya? If Latoya is here, Latoya, if you are here, because I noticed that your number got cut off. So do me a favor, if you're here, type in the chat space what the number is, because and then I'll make sure that we add it again to the commercial so they'll be able to see the full phone number of what they need to text. So if you're in the chat, go ahead and type that in. If somebody knows Latoya or something, or you heard the number, go ahead and put that in the chat for me. I do not know. Right now, we're waiting on our keynoter to come in. So what we're going to do is we're going to do something a little bit. We're going to switch it up just a little bit, okay? One of the things that I love so much about this incredible software is you get the opportunity, guys, to actually go and connect. Networking. I believe that life is a successful life, whether it's success in your business, career, in your relationships, in your wellness, is all directly connected to the people that you have in your life. Amen, someone? And so what we're going to do is we're going to do a networking break, but I like to help you out because I don't know, some people might not be entrepreneurs. You might be a little nervous to connect. And this is what we're going to do, guys. We're going to make sure that when those that actually connect, you're going to also get some points for it, okay? So we're going to go into what is called a one-on-one networking opportunity. Now, I think you actually have to be on your computer in order to do so. So if you are on a phone, then what you can do is you can go ahead and just message in the chat and then private message each other. But it's a lot of fun if you can participate in this one-on-one session. So do we have anybody here that is on their computer? Anybody here that is on their computer? If you are, just type 1 in the chat. And we'll still see, because I don't know. I think if you have the app, it might work, but this is going to be a lot of fun. So type 1 in the chat. What we're going to do is we're going to go up to where it says view schedule right above here, view schedule. And then I'm going to open it up right now. Let me open it up. And it's called Networking Fun. Networking Fun under the view schedule. And in there, you're going to get a chance to connect with as many people. We're going to do a 10-minute networking break, okay? You're going to be able to connect with as many people. Now, in your networking break, there's going to be one special thing that you want to talk about. So, of course, you're going to tell everybody or whoever you connect with, okay, good, we have some on our computers. So, you're going to, of course, tell them who you are, right? How to pronounce your name, because we got some unique spellings in here. They mess up my name all the time, child. And then number 2, let everybody know where you're from and then what you do. And then number 4, the final thing is, well, we are finishing off this month, and this is an incredible history month. We have Black History Month finishing up this month, and then we also have women's business history, women's something month for next month, right? Okay. So I want you to talk about one person that inspires you, and why. You only have, though, 90 seconds or so per person. So you got to learn how to do this quickly. All right. So I know we got teachers in here, but we also probably got some preachers. And for my preachers, baby, 90 seconds. So my name is Taria Avant. I'm in Houston, Texas. I help XYZ to XYZ. And a person that inspires me would have to be Harriet Tubman. In fact, somebody actually gave me a picture of Harriet Tubman. And of course, what she symbolizes in freeing slaves. I also see in ways of how I can be inspired by what she did by freeing us today by being slaves of media, being slaves of needing to be accepted, being slaves of, things like that. So, I could get into it, but we won't because this ain't my event. But look, make sure you go to the networking and connect. So, number one, what's your name? Where are you from? What do you do? And one person that inspires you and why. So let's go ahead and get into this networking, and we will wait on our keynote to come on. And remember, guys, this is 10 minutes. So it is now 10 minutes after the hour. So we will come back to the main stage. So the main stage will shut off. So for those of you like, what happened to the video and stuff? It's going to cut off. So you need to make sure that you go to the networking, or you can chat with each other in the chat. But we're going to pause this real quick, reset the room, and you guys go to the networking. So come back at 20 minutes after the hour. Y'all got me? 20 minutes. So click on the link, go to networking, and we'll see you back in a few. Alrighty, you guys. We'll see you back in a second.